Let me ask you something you have probably never been asked directly. What is your actual salary? Not the number on your offer letter, not the figure you mention when someone asks what you do for a living, not the gross annual compensation that appears at the top of your pay stub. Your actual salary. The number that remains after the government takes its share. After the lifestyle your income requires takes its share. After the identity your salary demands you maintain takes its share. You are earning what the world considers a good income. And the number that actually remains, the number that is truly yours, is a fraction of the number you believe you earn. And here is the part nobody has told you. The higher your salary climbs, the wider the gap grows between what you think you earn and what you actually keep. The salary illusion does not shrink as you succeed. It grows. Picture this. You got the promotion you had been working toward for 3 years. The title changed. The salary went up, meaningfully, not incrementally. You told your family. You felt, for the first time in a long time, that the work was paying off. 6 months later, you are sitting at your desk at 9 o'clock on a Tuesday night, later than you used to stay, because the new role demands it, and you are doing the mental arithmetic you have been avoiding. The raise was $18,000 a year. After federal and state taxes, that $18,000 became approximately $11,000. You moved apartments after the promotion, modestly nicer, because the old one no longer felt appropriate for someone at your level. That decision costs you $4,800 more per year than before. You drive to the new office now, further than the last one, which added a car payment, parking, and fuel that together run approximately $3,200 a year. Your clothing budget, your restaurant habits, your social spending, all recalibrated quietly upward to match the identity the new salary implied. Conservatively, another $2,000 annually. $11,000 after tax, minus $10,000 in new costs. You netted $1,000 from an $18,000 raise. You are earning more than you ever have. You are keeping less than you expected. And you cannot quite explain why, which is precisely how the illusion works. The salary illusion is not one thing. It is 3 illusions operating on you simultaneously, each one invisible on its own, devastating in combination. Layer 1, the tax illusion. The first illusion is the simplest and the most universally misunderstood. Your salary is not your income. Your gross salary is a number your employer agreed to pay to a combination of you and your government. The portion that actually reaches you is what remains after federal income tax, state income tax, Social Security, Medicare, and any other mandatory deductions your jurisdiction requires. If you earn somewhere between $80,000 and $150,000, your effective take-home is between 62 and 72 cents of every dollar you earn. That means your $100,000 salary is, in practice, a $65,000 salary. But here is the compounding problem, and the reason this illusion worsens the more you earn. Tax brackets are progressive. As your salary increases, the marginal rate on each additional dollar increases with it. The raise that moves you from $95,000 to $120,000 is taxed at a higher rate than the income you were already earning. You negotiated for $25,000 more. You received, after tax, perhaps $15,500. You made a lifestyle decision based on $25,000. You had $15,500 to fund it. The tax illusion does not just reduce your income, it systematically widens the gap between what you believe you earned and what you actually received, at exactly the moment you are most likely to expand your life to match the number on the offer letter. Layer 2, the lifestyle illusion. The second layer is behavioral, and it is the one the financial industry almost never discusses with you because there is no product to sell against it. Income is not neutral. Your salary level carries with it a set of social expectations, visible and invisible, about how someone at your level lives, what neighborhood you live in, what car you drive, where you vacation, what you wear, where you eat, what you feel comfortable saying no to. These expectations do not come from outside exclusively. They come from inside you, from the identity you have built around the number. from the story your salary tells about who you are and the cost of maintaining that story accurately. You could be earning $200,000 a year and have less financial freedom than someone earning $80,000. Not because the math does not work at $200,000, but because the identity cost of a $200,000 lifestyle consumes the difference. Every raise is an invitation to expand. You probably accepted it automatically, unconsciously, immediately, before the tax bill had even been calculated. This is the lifestyle illusion, and it is self-reinforcing, because the expanded lifestyle creates new fixed costs. Fixed costs create financial dependency. Dependency makes the salary feel necessary rather than optional. And a salary that feels necessary is a salary you cannot negotiate from a position of strength, because walking away has become genuinely unaffordable. The more you earn, the more expensive it becomes for you to stop. Layer 3. The scope illusion. The third layer is the one you feel most acutely and discuss least openly. Your salary went up, so did your job. More responsibility, more visibility, more expectation, more hours. Not formally, not in your contract, but in the unwritten agreement between someone at your level and the organization that pays you. Your time, which was already finite, is now more committed than before. And time is the only input required for every form of wealth creation that exists outside your employment. Building a second income stream requires time. Deploying capital intelligently requires time. Developing expertise in areas adjacent to your career requires time. Managing your own financial life with real attention requires time. The scope illusion is this: the salary increase that was supposed to give you more room to build your financial life has, in practice, left you with less time to do so. You are earning more per hour. You have fewer hours to spend on anything other than earning. The golden cage is not a metaphor for you. It is a structural condition, and it tightens with every promotion you accept. Let me show you what these 3 layers cost you, together. Go back to that Tuesday night at your desk, $120,000 gross salary, a number that, by any reasonable cultural standard, qualifies as success. After federal and state taxes at your bracket, approximately $79,000 net. Your lifestyle costs, calibrated to your income level, the apartment, the car, the clothing, the social commitments, the dining, the subscriptions, the vacations you take because someone at your level takes them, conservatively, $68,000 annually. Your actual discretionary surplus, the money available to build anything outside your job, is approximately $11,000 a year, $900 a month, from a $120,000 salary. Now run it forward. You receive another raise in 2 years, $135,000. After taxes, approximately $88,000 net. Your lifestyle, recalibrated to the new level, $80,000 conservatively. Your surplus, $8,000 a year, $660 a month. You earned more. You kept less. This is not a hypothetical. This is the mathematical structure of the salary illusion operating on you exactly as designed, across millions of careers, silently, compounding in the wrong direction. The number on your offer letter is not your financial position. Your surplus is your financial position. And right now, your surplus is probably not growing with your salary. It is shrinking. Here is the mechanism that makes this illusion permanent for you, if you let it. Your salary becomes your identity, not just a number. A self-concept, a social position, a signal to your family, to your peers, to the version of yourself that remembers where you started, that you have arrived somewhere. And once your salary becomes your identity, questioning the salary feels like questioning yourself. You, earning $120,000 and living like someone who earns $120,000, cannot easily say, I am going to step back, take a lower pressure role, build something outside this structure, because doing so would require dismantling the life that salary built, the apartment, the car, the expectations, the image. I call this the identity lock. The identity lock is the reason intelligent, capable, ambitious people like you stay inside the salary illusion for entire careers. Not because you cannot see it, but because the cost of exiting it, the lifestyle reduction, the status recalibration, the admission that the number was not what you thought, feels more expensive to you than continuing to pay the illusion's tax. The lock is not financial, it is psychological. And it only opens from the inside, yours. Here is the only reframe that matters to you. Your salary is not your gross income. Your salary is not your net income. Your salary is your surplus. The number that remains after every obligation, tax, lifestyle, identity maintenance, has been met. The number that is free for you to compound, free to deploy, free to work while you sleep. That number, and only that number, is what your labor is actually producing for your own financial future. Everything else is production for someone else's. The moment you adopt this definition, three things change immediately for you. Every lifestyle decision becomes a compensation negotiation. You are deciding how much of your real salary to trade for comfort. Every raise becomes a surplus question first. How much of this increase will you actually keep? And the ambition you have directed entirely at the gross number begins to redirect toward your surplus, toward the asset, toward the structure that makes your surplus compound rather than evaporate. Your goal was never the salary. Your goal was always what the salary could become, if you did not spend it maintaining the illusion that you had already arrived. I want to leave you with a single exercise. Not a plan, not a framework, one number. Take your gross annual salary. Subtract your total tax liability, federal, state, everything. Subtract your total annual lifestyle costs, rent, car, food, subscriptions, clothing, social, everything you spend in a year to live at the level your salary implies you live. What remains is your real salary. Write it in the comments below. Not because I need to see it, because you need to see it, written down, clearly, outside the mental arithmetic you have been doing approximately and avoiding precisely. You have probably never calculated this number honestly. The ones who do, and who let it change how they make decisions, are the ones who eventually break the illusion entirely. Write your number. Make it real. I will see you in the next one.